is up, everybody? Goju to A51 here in 2023, and we're finally back with a box day. A big old box day. Something I've been waiting for quite some time. Got this from Awesome Collector. Enough talk. Been way too long. Fun thing about this package, let's talk about the box for a little bit, of course. They actually sent little bracers on it, for the corners to make sure it had extra protection, going overseas. I greatly thank that. That is awesome. Oh, I can already see it. Already see it. Oh. It's a box and then the box. There's pretty much no room given in this. That's how big the actual box is that houses the figure. Oh, you're a keeper. Oh, you're a keeper box. Want to spill my drink? We have the X Plus Ghidorah 2019 from the film Godzilla King of the Monsters. Oh, you're a keeper. All right. Let's see how this opens. So far, so good. One piece. Up. Ooh. Touch my. Oh, hello. Nice. And let me see. One solid piece. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh. And here he is. The X Plus King Ghidorah 2019, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing. Head to toe, all three heads all have their own little personal little touch to them. All just the wings, massive wings. ABS plastic, I guess. Awesome stuff. I love the paint job to it, the detail. It harkens all the way back to the Showa Ghidorah. It's got a little bit of the Heisei I can see, but mainly this is the 2019. Stands on its own and is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely. All right. So, some backstory getting this figure. Went for pre-order last year, a couple of months ago, last year, around the summer, and got it from Awesome Collector. Thank you very much. And yeah, originally I was thinking about getting the Rick, but it's another light up, and truth be told, a lot of light ups I have just sit and do nothing, and I was like an extra like $200 for it, plus shipping and handling. So yeah, I'm happy I went with the standard. The standard looks fantastic. Now I have seen the Rick. There are a lot of videos on YouTube just showing off the Rick, and it does look awesome, but I have no qualms about getting the standard. Okay, well, another thing, this has to be one of the largest X Plus figures released. I'm going to do some size comparisons, and pictures, just showing them off with different figures, like maybe the 67 Godzilla from Son of Godzilla. I'm going to show them off with, I'm just going to show them off with other figures. I'm just going to post pictures up, just showing how massive this figure is, this Ghidorah is. Once again, it is from my personal favorite film to watch nowadays from the Godzilla franchise, as Godzilla King of the Monsters. And Ghidorah, steals the show. Besides Godzilla being awesome, just being himself Ghidorah, they just give him a whole different take on his personality, giving all three heads their own personality as well. Say what you want about the goofy left one, it gets out of there real quick, and it gets a little more serious head, later in the film. Okay? So let's talk more about the figure and just all over. Each individual head has its own personality. Once again, the far right one, somebody actually named all of these, if you believe it or not. I don't know their names. I'm going to say right, middle, left. Okay? Because this isn't Kevin. Or is it Kevin? This has the tongue sticking out. It might be Kevin. Whatever. I'm going to say right, middle, and left. It's not going to... I don't want to confuse it. The left head is... no. The right head, is curling around like it's ready to attack. The middle head, that's the dominant one. I always thought that was interesting. When I was a lot younger, I always thought about the Ghidorah heads all having their own personality as well. I was always told, no, they're all hive mind. They all think the same way. Where in this film, the middle head is the dominant head, actually giving orders and, being the, alpha of the three. Where the left head, God, I hope I'm doing this right. The left head is kind of a more silly, with his tongue sticking out and just looking awesome. Okay, I guess it is supposed to be Kevin, but whatever. We'll just stick with the left head. Okay? The next, all curl around them more like a snake rather than a dragon, but, it is supposed to be a dragon, the one that is many. Actually more of a hydra, actually. The hydra is supposed to be a snake rather than a dragon, so, you get a little bit of Greek mythology in there as well. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Moving on to the chest and the rest of the necks. Just looking awesome. Let's get the necks, really looking like anacondas. How thick, how the skin goes, which goes into the shoulders and the chest, where it actually shows off more of the dragon side and the Ghidorah side. Like from, like the way how the feather, not really feathers. I guess they are feathers, kind of. But anyway, the golden parts here, looks just like he does in the Showa. Get more fur, kind of with, that Ghidorah. Looking awesome. Moving on to the chest, having that strong underbelly, almost like a, like a snake or an alligator. Just looking awesome. It does take after more like a snake, so it's like a snake and a dragon together. This is what some people think a hydra is. But anyway, awesome stuff. Moving on to the legs, massive legs. To hold up, these massive wings, which we'll get to the wings in just a sec. All the sculpting on the toes. The gold actually bleeds into the toes, which goes more whiter towards the outside, looking awesome. You got the toe scheme with the talon coming up where the ankle is, just looking awesome. Has little hooks around the sides of him as well. His calf muscle. I suck at anatomy. Wow, can't talk. Looking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's move over to the back and the wings. The back has the horns going down each head. The middle head actually has two, rather than the outside heads having just one row going down the back, which follows down to the back of actually Ghidorah going off into the tails. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. Just X plus. You're done good. Then moving on to the wings. Golden wings, but it has more like a flesh tone on the insides of it as well. So just looking awesome. Okay. 10 out of 10. This is an amazing figure. You know, if this thing probably was released another year besides 2022, it probably would have won Figure of the Year. But it had some stiff competition with the Godzilla Ebro set, so pretty sure that's going to win. They haven't picked a winner at the time of this. I guess they're still tallying votes. But if this was released without that other one coming out, I bet this would have won. But I concede. Awesome stuff. Well, actually, another thing I like to go into is the tails. Where the tails in the original films, it had like the balls on the end of it, it's kind of more decorative. The way how Ghidorah's tails look like in this film, they almost look like flails, almost like they're on the end of a mace. I like to see that in the film, like they do like smashing attacks, crushing, bashing into Godzilla or bashing into other Titans, knocking them around with it. Just a little something. I would have liked to have seen, but I love that movie. All right. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. Perfect. This figure is perfect. I see no flaws in it. Okay? None. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, so let's do some size comparisons. And here is Ghidorah mixed up with Godzilla 1991 from the film Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. This is the Hokkaido version. This one actually won Figure of the Year a couple of years ago as well. And you can see the massive size of Ghidorah compared to this Godzilla. Something this Ghidorah really needed was its mass and its size, to really have it stand apart from other releases of Ghidorah. It's looking awesome. Okay? Alright, let's look at another one. And here is Ghidorah 2019 with the 30 centimeter GMK Godzilla. Looking awesome compared to each other. Once again, Godzilla and Ghidorah had a big fight in that film as well. And they always look good together. Always with Godzilla, Ghidorah always looking great. And, okay, scale-wise, that was one of the smallest Godzillas actually. But show them off together with each other. I think it looks badass the way how they look. Okay. Let's pick another. And here is Ghidorah 2019 with the 25 centimeter 2004 Godzilla. Now, originally, this Godzilla was supposed to be paired with a Kaiser Ghidorah 25 centimeter figure. I did not get that figure. I'm still kicking myself to this day not getting that figure. But with this Ghidorah, I think this works just as well. I mean, Ghidorah's not paying any attention to him at all. Like, none of the heads are facing towards this Godzilla. But, see Godzilla roaring up at it like that. It's, I would say, almost size accurate because that Godzilla was actually really, really big in the Toho series as well. So it wasn't as big as the 2019 Godzilla. The 2019 Godzilla is a little taller, but, I think these two go together pretty well as well. Alright, let's do another. And here is Ghidorah 2019 with the Gigan 30 centimeter. You see how much massive the Ghidorah is compared to Gigan. Now, I know in the film, scale, whatever. Can't look at that. Just the size of this Ghidorah compared to others. Like, you can almost fit Gigan. It's taller than Gigan. His wing is taller than Gigan. Okay, see the foot is right at the bottom. Here's where his head is. If it was raining out, you put his wing over him, and protect him from the rain. Oh. Alright, time for the main event of size comparisons. let's see what he looks like compared to his King of the Monsters counterparts. And here is Ghidorah with the 2019 Rodan from the same film, Godzilla King of the Monsters. And I'd say they scale up together, very well. I'm trying to think of the scene when Ghidorah is holding Rodan in his mouth and then breathes his gravity beam into his chest, when they're in midair. And yeah, I'd say this is pretty screen accurate, the sizes of these. Maybe Rodan's a little bigger, just a little bigger. But, I'd say that scene would still work if, these were more posable. But, all looking just amazing. Okay. This is what he looks like compared to the Big G. And here we are. King Ghidorah, 2019, compared off to the King of the Monsters, Godzilla, from the same film. And, they look amazing together. Absolutely awesome together. Godzilla is right in the same size he needs to be to, not same size, but he's the right size compared to Ghidorah. Like they were battling at the end of the film, in Boston. And just both looking awesome together. Speechless. Love the way how these two are together. And, he's kind of a shelf hog, isn't he? Oh well, those are good problems. So, that is... Well, okay, I got one more. It's technically the same figure, but it's from the climax of the film. And here is King Ghidorah 2019 with Burning Godzilla 2019 as well, from the end of the film. And, once again, it's the same sculpt as the other Godzilla, so they go together very well. And, yeah, absolutely awesome. Alright, so let's wrap this up with the King Ghidorah 2019. Move you off the side, Godzilla. This figure is stunning. It's more of a statue, in my opinion, than a figure, but I don't care. It is amazing. Between the sculpt, the detail, the pose, the wings, the size of these wings. Once again, here's Godzilla compared to the wings. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, I'm speechless. I can't say anything. It's awesome. It's going to look great on the shelf. I think I'm going to have to put something in front of it just to make sure there's no earth. Oh, by the way, earthquake test. Stands very well on his own as well. You don't have to worry about him leaning or dipping back or anything like that. Table shake. Perfect. So, that being said, with all this, we've got Godzilla, we've got Ghidorah, we've got Godzilla, and we have Rodan as well. So, what's missing? We need a Mothra, which I'm sure X Plus is working on a Mothra. Okay, I'm teasing. But I can't wait. Hopefully, we will get a Mothra to go along with these very soon. But this 2019 Ghidorah has taken my breath away. It might not have won Figure of the Year 2022, but it holds a special place in my heart. Sure does take up a lot of room, though. But anyway, this is Gojek851 for the new year 2023. Hope you're all doing very well, and I will catch you all with the next unboxing video or short that I have discovered that I can do is YouTube shorts. Make sure you look out for those. I'm going to show off my X Plus figures and probably some gameplay shorts as well. But until next time, please like, comment, share, subscribe. You all have a wonderful year, and see y'all next time.